Okay. Alright, we're good. Oh, this smoothie is not the best smoothie I've ever made. Ginger Ninja. Well, alrighty then. Basri Kent. +1/+1 counter on a creature, gains indestructible whenever another. Ooh, that's spicy. that is spicy. All right. We don't have a turn one. Well, we do, but the vessel can wait. Okay. See, I don't like that creature at all. So we're gonna respond. We're gonna do the planes because, well, guess what? Ooh. Ooh. Well, we're gonna kill it with the giant killer. Yeah, it's gonna stay on top. We're gonna kill it with the giant killer in a few turns anyway, so it won't really matter. Gonna have to take some damage first. There it is. The magic number. Thank you. And let's kill it now before we forget. Otherwise, on his turn, he's going to give it indestructible. I'm going to respond, which is fine. Or he'll give it indestructible. I won't respond, and then I'll try and kill it after he goes to attacks because I'm bad at playing Magic. So let's, you got to mitigate the risk of you being a bad Magic player because most of the time, most of us are. Wow. What a creature. Super not what I want to be dealing with. Super, super, super not what I want to be dealing with. What's this dude's ultimate again? At the beginning of your combat on your turn, create a 1/1 white soldier creature and then put a +1/+1 counter. Each creature you control. Oh my. Oh boy. Oh boy. We do not want that to happen. I guess we're going to have to do Banishing Light because we're not going to kill that creature at the same time and get to use the Disciple. So let's just get that down in the amount of counters it has on it. Let's just get it back to the command zone. That's a pretty good commander, honestly. It's a pretty good planeswalker, too. Kind of reminds me of like a mix between a Johnny and Gideon. Pretty good. I'm talking old Johnny and old Gideon, sorry. I don't know what the newest iterations are, but regardless. I don't think I thought this through. Well, hold on. Shouldn't it have still reduced his counter? Does he doesn't come in with 6 counters. Does he really? Have I just not been paying attention this whole game? No, because he hasn't minused it yet. 3. So Banishing Light should have still exiled it before Light of Hope could destroy it. It's not the same way with like Oblivion Ring where it has the 2 triggers. This came in and does it not have to fully resolve? Oh, hold on. That's probably the difference, right? Because Oblivion Ring has this separate clause. So in this case, when it enters the battlefield, I exile the permanent they control. That trigger goes on the stack. Oh, okay, that trigger goes on the stack, fine. And then it gets destroyed, and then it's not in play. Okay, I see what it is. All right, well, I'm just going to get hosed this game. There's no way I can win this. Do we try and get a Doomscar out there, get them to overcommit? Or do we... I think that's pretty much where we're at right now. Yeah, this is going to be a rough game. Oh, not as bad as a smoothie, though. Bro, let me say. Horrible decision. Super healthy, though. Oh, yeah, you know what? Great, thanks. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. This is why nobody likes Jinjas, buddy. This is why. Oh. Where did I put in this smoothie? I should know. I made it. Bro, I'm going to chump that all day. I need an Elish Norn. That's what I need right now. It doesn't even matter now at this point. Like, if I just, like, bounding gold his Basri. Doesn't even matter. Don't even have lands. Not even playing Magic. Okay. Let's just go in. Let's go for gold. No blocks. Come on. You don't want to risk it. You're going to lose your creature. I'm going to pump. I'm going to pump. Ah. Oh. Oh. So. That's not great. I really should just concede, but I don't want to. Yeah. Nah. Okay. I think... Alright. Alright. Okay. I get it, bro. Can you stack? You can stack emblems of Planeswalkers? I don't like this game. I'm going to go play Yu-Gi-Oh! At least Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fair. That's not what I hear, though. I hear Yu-Gi-Oh! Is worse. Okay, I'm going to go play Pokemon, I guess. I don't know. So that video was a case study in threat assessment. I should read new cards. I should read new abilities like Banishing Light not working the way that Oblivion Ring would work. So, yeah. What is this? Oh, great. Aggro. Just, ooh. It was a pretty good hand against aggro. I see you, Mangara. Mangara. Please don't cancel me. Oh, it's kind of cool card art, I guess. What is that, Cinco de Mayo? Brah. Arcane Signet. For Dryad. Another land. Should I just scoop? I think I should just scoop. I think my other deck is better. My Rada and my black one. What is his name? Tegrid? Integrity? Tegris? Turgrid. Yes, Turgrid. Turgrid is dope. Oh my god. What a card. I want to play him in Paper Magic so bad in regular EDH. Oh, Turgrid. Such a good card. Unlike apparently all the decks that I make on here in Brawl, which is honestly, I don't like this format. I like it more than Standard, and I don't have anyone to play Magic with right now, but this is not the format that I like. Okay. I think with almost no exceptions, I need to Faith Fetters that Rada. Because otherwise I'm going to get beaten down with its Rada. So let's just peel off the Band-Aid. Well, rip the Band-Aid off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks like a Beanstalk Giant. Nope, JK. No, it's actually Escape to the Wilds instead. No, because, you know, I don't hate my life enough, so we needed to do things like this. I'm sorry, does that say without paying their mana costs? No, you have to pay their mana costs. Okay. Am I happy about how this game is going? No. Am I happy about Magic, the state of Magic in general? No. Am I happy in general? No. And still not. I don't even have that card yet. That's actually kind of a good card. Cool. Oh, we didn't get a board wipe, so we're gonna scoop. I feel all of a sudden this deck is feeling too slow. It really lacks the ability. No, you know, okay, fine. No, that's not a fair statement. In case you guys haven't noticed, basically, the best strategy right now is just go wide. There are very few board wipes. There's no tutors for board wipes. There's no active board suppression like Elish Norn. So, like, literally, you want to win games? Go wide. Don't believe me? All right, we're going to make a go wide deck right now. That's what we're going to do. All right. What do we need? We need tokens. We need something that makes creature tokens. Except for this. This is bad because it's mono red. So don't build mono red. Elves would be good. Green, white. Hold on. What does this do? Nope, no zombie tokens. Okay. And there we go. Looks like this right here. When it you can whenever an aura becomes attached to its creature you control, make a soldier. That's pretty good. Let me think about her. And I mean that just think about using her as my commander for the record. Before you guys cancel me. Maja Bretagard Protector. No, thanks. Thanks for I appreciate it being like that. I'm sorry. Are there any male like? Are there any? Okay, he's a man. That's yeah. Okay, that's fine. Well, I mean, look, I know. We were supposed to disappear. We don't want people like me anymore. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. That's fine, I guess. Whenever land enters the battlefield under control, create a 1/1 white human warrior token. Oh, so landfall. Why didn't you just say landfall then? Why don't you just say landfall, you goons? Or whatever. Can you say goon? Is that a... Oh, great. I don't know if you can say goons. I think we have to use this in the deck because it's good. Yeah, all day. All day. Let's see what else. This is actually good in this type of deck because it gets pumped and there's other things that are gonna make it get bigger. Giggity. Almost gonna play that. Almost always want to play that in here. We'll see. Of course. This is, we'll consider it. I'm not sure. We'll consider that as well. That might be okay. It might be okay. I just love this card, so I want to put it in there, but no, I think we shouldn't. Sentinel's Eyes, maybe. Sentinel's Eyes, maybe. Speaker's pretty decent, so you kind of just kind of deal with it and do it. Usher, maybe. Valor's questionable. That's probably worth having in here as well. Might be worthwhile. Let's see. Probably throw him in there. Disenchant is just generally good. Maybe. It's not great, but maybe. Also that maybe. Probably. I might do the Shepherd. We'll see. I think that's pretty much an auto include. Whenever you cast a night spell, we're not gonna have enough knights, I don't think. Banishing Light, Bounding Gold, auto includes. What else do we have? Probably not going to bother with Fortifying Provisions. Heliod seems good. Iron Verdict, maybe. Makeshift Battalion, maybe. Omen of the Sun, I think it's too weak. I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't think we're gonna do that, no. Search for Glory, we'll see. I'm not 100% sold on it, but Archon, same deal. Not entirely sold on it, but we'll see. You may return a land. That's only when it enters, not when it attacks, so it's not worth it. Hold on, I feel like here. Whenever it enters the battlefield or dies, you can exile a creature from your graveyard. You can put a +1/+1 on a creature that shares you control other than him that shares a type with the exile card. He might work out. He might. I have to see how many human or warriors we have. So he's a maybe. This is almost good enough. I think Commanding Presence will throw in there anyway. The whole thing with token decks is it's just like you need to be able to rebuild them after your board gets wiped. That's the biggest problem. So you have to be careful. You don't want to overcommit. You know, that's always tricky. This is honestly such a easy way to win games. So yeah. Yeah. This is starting to get top heavy or bottom heavy. I don't know what you would call it. It's tough to say. We're not going to keep all those in there. We're just throwing them in for now. We'll definitely end up cutting some of those. This is good because reach is good, but also more importantly, the fact that you're going to be able to just keep putting it on tokens to just keep walling flying creatures. So search for a basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand. This could get you some nice landfall triggers later on, so I think that's a no-brainer. I think you might even include Snakeskin Veil in here. Question really becomes how much ramp we want. The Caryatid is pretty good. It's kind of hard to argue with it, honestly. I mean, I guess Azusa. I don't think you can really abuse Azusa that much is the problem. And abuse her effect, I mean. I don't think you can abuse her effect that much. Let me see. I think Love Shrug Beast works pretty well in this deck. Maybe some pump spells. Maybe some pump spells. Omen, possibly, because it can get a land. Definitely Scoot Swarm. First arrow in games is tricky. Maybe Omen. Probably just throw her in there because tokens. Mantle's okay, but I wouldn't bother. Migration Path, I think, is pretty solid. The problem with this commander that I think you're gonna have, or I guess that I'm gonna have, is definitely her. You are going to struggle, or I'm going to struggle, with landfall triggers once it's on the battlefield. Like, how, you know, like how many more landfall triggers am I gonna really get? Yeah, I mean, once it's on the battlefield, probably not that many. Vorinclex is probably Vorinclex probably non-token creature. Yeah, no thanks. All right, Evolving Wilds, obviously. That seems good. Damn, I mean, there's definitely like other stuff that's way better for tokens. Like not in this format. Shadow Spear is an auto include. Golden, probably. Arcane Signet, probably. Do we just do Weathered Runestone since like I think we just play it anyway because it's not like we're ever gonna get yeah, I think we do that because it's not like we're ever gonna get whatever it's called. Stuff coming out of the graveyard really. Okay, 83 out of 60. 83 over 60. So we have to make 23 cuts, right? Well, what's our land count? 22, 23. That's not that bad. Well, no, hold on. 22, 24. We got to cut. We'll cut one planes. Maybe make him snow covered. I'm not sure yet. All right, let's start trimming at the bottom of the curve. This is pretty good because it protects things. This is cool, but we can cut it. That's kind of gimmicky, but I think we need to try and make Magic be fair when we're playing with a deck like this. Nope, cut it. Probably cut it. Probably cut it. Keep. This is pretty aggressive. I like it. This thing almost never stays around, but it does draw removal spells. But it also draws early game removal, which isn't that helpful for you. Reclaim the Waste, I think, is decent for helping fill up the board later, like in late game. We really need a way to give him hexproof. That's her hexproof. This replaces itself, so that's pretty decent. A little bit of sustain in a format where life total matters. It seems okay. Same with that. I think we just cut this because it does require you to have to have creatures out, and you just never know. Pacifism we almost can cut, but I guess we'll keep it for now. Birth of Meletis, maybe. I think we're going to cut this. I'll explain later. I'm not going to, actually. I don't feel like explaining. I just don't think it's good in this deck. Cameron's Transformation's probably worth keeping. Gold Vein, I think, is worth keeping. I kind of do want to keep this in here because... Well, let's be real. I mean, what are we stopping here? There's not really that many combo decks. Let's just cut it. It's gonna stop what? Escape, Banishing Light, Bound in Gold, Heliod. Seems good. We're not gonna have Devotion that much, but we'll try it out. This honestly is just so like, just like one-time use. I don't think it's that good. Legendary or Saga. We'll come back to that. I don't think Azusa is going to be... I don't think you're going to be able to take it... I don't think you're going to be able to use her ability that much. I think we cut Azusa. Dryad, I think, is better in this deck. Omen, too slow. Bloodline, I think it's fine. Archon, we don't have enough enchantments. Here's an enchantment. Just I don't want to. I just don't want to do it. I think we'll cut. I don't know if we have enough flyers. It's still just pretty good all around. We'll cut it for now. Faith's Fetter is pretty straightforward. This might not be that good in this deck because how many non-token creatures do we have really? Can I look at this somehow? Can I see? 27 creatures? Oh. Okay, I mean, that's enough to justify it, I think. And I guess the caliber of creature is pretty up there, and it's going to draw removal. I think this is cute, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. I'm also questioning Bond. I think let's just cut Doomscar. Why not? Let's just YOLO this. This is pretty good. Our Devotion to White's going to be decent, I think. Elder Gargaroth is a tough call. He's just too good not to have. I think the Guardian we can cut. It's just top heavy. I think we just cut this too. I think Inspiring Commander, Victory's Envoy, and just try and keep it as much of a token deck as possible. Maybe the Angel would have been worth keeping for the Indestructible. It helps for like those attrition fights where you're just sending your guys out and like you're gonna lose a couple at every turn. With the biggest problem I've got here is I have no way to recur lands. Let's see if there's any way to recur lands. Okay, so looks like we're gonna have to craft. Yeah, I think we just craft that. I think it's worth. I think that was worth crafting. All right, so that was the first round of cuts. Let's go to our second round of cuts then. This is good, but I think we'll just cut it for now. Let's see if we can get there. Usher is not going to be a... I guess we don't need it that much. Reclaim the Wastes. I still think it's worth keeping. Snakeskin Veils. I guess we'll cut it because I really want something that sticks around more. Shieldmate's great early game aggro decks or whatever, but I don't think this is the format where you're really going to be able to capitalize on it. I think these two are really good. Giant Killer's solid. I think the Order, it's like, I don't want to keep it in here, but I think for now we'll keep it. Kenrith's Transformation, I feel like without a good way to tutor it, we're almost... Yeah, I mean, I could put like Idyllic Tutor or something in there. And maybe I should, because then I can get Banishing Light and Bound of Gold. I think Idyllic Tutor might be worth having. So maybe we swap this for Idyllic Tutor. Resplendent Marshal, I don't think it's going to be that good. To be honest, Heliod actually might not make the cut in this deck. Yeah, we'll see. I think he's good enough because of like the Order and the 6-mana one. I think we'll give him a shot. He deserves a shot. Bloodline Pretender. We could probably just cut it. I don't know. I feel like there's so much other stuff I'd rather play on turn 3 or 4. I guess the Brewmoth still makes the cut. I feel like this card's underrated. I'm going to keep this in here. And since our strategy already is to go wide, maybe we cut the Bond. Okay, that's fine. So let's give it a shot then. Hopefully it's useful to watch these videos where you like get to see someone make a deck and then get an idea of their thought process, right? And just kind of see how the deck comes together. I mean, at least I think what me watching people make decks really helped me out a lot when I was learning Magic, especially learning deck building, which I've been doing obviously for many years. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the format, the current one. I think it's decent. I like Kaldheim a lot. Absolutely no question about it. I'm a big fan of Kaldheim. This was not the hand to keep at all, but you know what it is like. Scoot Swarm is literally like a, I don't want to say one man. It's a one entity. It is a one entity army. This card's nuts. Scoot Mob was pretty good, but this is pretty wild. So I think we just have to go and get the land, because if we didn't draw it next turn, then that would mean, no cultivate, or sorry, no Scoot Swarm and then cultivate. So I think you just kind of have to. Narfi. I love Narfi. I'm really pumped like that they made this guy. For a long time I've been what does this do? For a long time I've been wanting, okay, we got the land. So technically it was a misplay, but it was the best play to make at that time. For a long time I've been wanting to have a good blue-black zombie commander. Right now I have I can't think of her name. It's 3-color. Whenever a zombie attacks you, or like whenever you whenever a zombie attacks you, like lose a life and draw a card or something like that. It's pretty solid. Let's get that green. Wait, did it just only search for one? I'm so confused. Did it just search for one? Did I just select one? I guess I just selected one like an idiot. Yeah, I think I'm just stupid. Okay, great. So there's one black board wipe I can think of that could hose me next turn. But there aren't many board wipes, right? So like basically I don't see there being much that they can do here. What do you have? 1 mana. You can. All right. No attacks. I mean, literally, if that envoy sticks, like, then that's probably game. I mean, certainly there's stuff that can happen that can change it, but. So there is another option out there. All right. Yeah, I didn't know that. Now I know. Yeah, let's double block. At this point, why not? What am I like? Yeah, that's fine. All right, so now we're gonna play the commander, and we're gonna play this, and we're gonna start trying to rebuild our board. I'm still kind of mad about my cultivate. Like, it doesn't matter now, of course, but I can't believe I misplayed that. Like, in all my years playing Paper Magic, it's not like I've ever like failed to find a second basic for my cultivate, right? It's not like I've ever been like, oh no, I just want to get one land. So I do kind of hate that I make stupid mistakes like that playing Arena. I mean, no, there's no way around it. It is, of course, my fault. 100% my fault. I mean, I'm responsible for playing the game correctly. So, I only have myself to blame. It doesn't change the fact that it feels bad. That's all I'm saying. Okay, pass turn. Yeah, resolve. What am I gonna do here? Like, well, the next board wipe is gonna actually have to be a real board wipe. I don't think there's another thing that exiles stuff. That's a good card, like Extinction Event. It's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, it's a pretty good card. It's really good against token decks. And exile too. I mean, that's pretty solid. Narfi. You can get your beats, buddy. I'm not blocking. You might want to save them, but that's really your call. So like this, for example, as tempting as it is to just go ham with it, we're not. Instead, we're just going to play planes. We're going to play the Broodmoth to protect our board. Or, to protect those anyway. But beyond that, I think just... And this is a triggered ability, right? Yeah. So we'll pass. Because it's a triggered ability, not much I can do. We're just going to end up eventually sending tokens wide so that the Necromancer can't get stuff back. I thought this was an instant, it's not, so... Oops. All right, so he's looking for board wipes. I'm sure it's probably going to be that my creatures get -3/-3 or Massacre Worm. I mean, in my decks with black in him, those are the two I run, so I can always get at least the -2/-2. Yeah, I should have played this guy out last turn then, and then I'd be able to defend against the Massacre Worm. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? I think we give him that one. So, looking at this now, I'm thinking maybe I do need to actually have the thing. That pumps my or the thing that taps all their stuff down. Starting to think that'd be good here. Do we just start nullifying their board, I guess? Probably, right? Pacify the demon. Play the Dryad. And then we can send the Broodmoth across for 4. And that's pretty much it. So I know he doesn't have a board wipe, so I don't know what he's going to target. He's going to kill something. He's probably going to kill the Broodmoth, right? And then play the board wipe after the next turn. If he kills the Broodmoth, then I guess it's pretty likely he has... Right, so then he probably has the board wipe, is what that basically signals to me. Yeah, that's my takeaway. So I think we keep the lands up to just rebuild the board post-wipe, and if we're wrong, we're wrong. But if we're right, I mean, it's pretty clear. Okay, I think for now, let's just get rid of Liliana. All right, so we only need to send 3 at Liliana to kill her, and then the rest can go there. Yeah, 3 at Liliana is fine. Because as long as one gets through, that's all that matters. Okay, I thought I sent some at him instead. I didn't though, I guess. Okay. Let's get this guy out there because I do kind of want to pump my team and swing next turn if I can. So we'll find out if he's got the board wipe then. That's going to be a pretty easy question to have answered. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to block. That's a bold move being at that little life. That's a very interesting decision. All right, so Faith's Fetters on the Broodmoth. Activate Ranger. And then just swing all. I don't think it's lethal, but it's certainly like not 0 damage. Gets him down to 2. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get 2 lands. Make some blockers. Draw some cards. Play a land. Play a land. Play Heliod. And then, I mean, he can't get across with his flyers. He's not going to be able to hit me for lethal this turn. I'm expecting he's going to wipe the board. That's my guess. Am I not? All right, 28. I was gonna say, I hope I don't deck myself. That'd be mad awkward. That'd be very, very awkward. So just so we're super clear here, I'm overcommitting to this board. I mean, this is extremely risky, irresponsible, and just bad Magic playing, right? He could, if he wipes the board, I'm going to have a hard time recovering, and that's 100% my fault. So this is not the correct way to play this out. I'm just test playing this deck, basically. But by no means is this the right way to play. Not at all. Yeah. That exile board wipe he had earlier was really good. Like that saved him. I mean, he would have been dead a long time ago. I do like this deck though. Like his deck. I do like the Narfi. I'm a big fan. My biggest, the biggest thing that frustrates me is like he's such an amazing zombie commander. I love him, but there just aren't the zombies in the format to support it. That's what kills me. That's really what really bugs me about it. We're just gonna swing all because no, we're gonna play this first before we swing and lose things. Just go across the board. Yeah, Heliod was worth having in here. I figured with like the with those effects, like the creature enters the battlefield, gain a life effects, I figured it was kind of rude of me, I know, to just not kill the dude, but I don't know. I just wanted to make sure to kill him, like really kill him. Okay, so yeah, I mean that was pretty good. It pretty much showcases the deck appropriately, I think. Let me go through the decks I have right now. So Let's see. Maja. Yeah. So that's pretty good. I should start uploading some of these videos. Let me do that. Anyway, yeah. So hope you guys liked it. You know, I'm sure there's plenty of room for improvement, but yeah, we'll see.